Well, hello and welcome to Top Dice. And we've got a bit of a special here. We have Steve, the very expendable Games Master. Or is he expendable? I don't think he is. I quite like Steve. Hello, Steve.
How are we doing, Ade? All right, mate.
We're doing great, fella. Right. Now, we're here for a reason. Well, we're always here for a reason. We're here to record and entertain. But this particular time, we've got something special. So, over to Steve. What have we actually got on the shelf?
Well, as you well know, because obviously you've been promoting them, I've been doing my little 3 minute reviews on different games. This particular game, I couldn't fit in 3 minutes because there's just that much to it. So I thought I'd give my old friend in front of me a nudge, and what I thought we would give it a bit more than 3 minutes. So we're going to review The Secret Files of Section D
Da,
by
da,
Imaginarium
da.
Games.
So, what have we got?
Well, yeah, I wanted to say thank you to the author. The author kindly donated this book to me. So thanks very much, Alan. Lovely little inscription in there. Um, and I did say that I would give a review, an honest review. So the first bit is it's not a genre role playing that I'm into really. I'm more of a fantasy and sci-fi role player. So having this book, having to flick through it, completely out of my comfort zone. However, it's just a lovely book. Without any shadows of a doubt, the layout of it, the research that's gone into it to actually get it produced, you can see a lot of work's gone into this book. It's had to, to get these sort of like the history, the era, the factual side, and then also then the fictional side, which would make this game fun, I feel so.
Well, straight away, it's Savage Worlds, isn't it? So, Savage
Exactly.
Worlds,
Yeah.
you're known for being probably one of the top fans on UK tabletop role playing for Savage Worlds itself.
Yeah.
You're one of us, I think, is the chant.
Oh, I can hear the chants in the background. But
Exactly.
yeah,
And
it's
there's a
one of
good
them.
reason for that.
Yeah, yeah,
Right. Well, let's have a look and see what's inside this book then.
yeah. So yeah, as I said before, the layout of the book, when you look at it, it is like a late 1930s intelligence dossier. So it's got the old typewriter fonts. It's got the artwork is photos, sort of like stapled or paper clipped to those files and everything. So reading through the book, it really does put you in the era. And the artwork I felt very very pulp. And I don't know whether you remember them, the old Commando comics.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the artwork is a cross between the pulp and those style comics. So yeah, it really does put you in the era when you're looking through the book itself.
And the
Yeah,
content, yeah, the content is there with it, isn't it? I've got it myself. I'll be quite blunt, Steve. It's a nice book. It
yeah,
reads
yeah.
well. Um,
Yeah.
it's Savage Worlds, but you could use it with a multitude of different games as well.
Oh
That's the
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah.
the information is actually there. Anyway, I'm interrupting
No, you're
your
not now. No, you're
discussion.
helping me out. um, so yeah, so even though it's a Savage Worlds rule system, there are rules specific to this particular game. So there's new skills, there's new hindrances, and also as well, there's a lot of Q division, quartermaster division. So imagine James Bond with the little gadgets, but it uses the power system. So when you make those gadgets, you use the power system as part of the rules for those gadgets. So that's a nice little touch, I thought. So running other Savage Worlds games, those powers really do help the player characters. So the way it's been done for this book, I think it works really, really well.
And of course, it's 1930s ish, but it covers right through to 1960s and the like as well. So it covers right across the spectrum, really, of the 20th century, doesn't it? That's the other thing with it.
Well, absolutely. I mean, there's nothing stopping you. Yeah, it's 1938, start of 1938, but there's nothing stopping you going through the generations and having like if you wanted to have like an independent sort of little organisation and still keeping the same rules and everything, I still think it'd fit quite well. Yeah, absolutely.
Go on, show us some art.
Oh yeah, well, okay, so yeah, so right, so yeah, as I said before, so this is a classic example. If you take a look at that, you can see it is like an intelligence dossier,
Brilliant.
and then yeah,
And the art, as you
um,
sort of said, very commando sort of battle
yeah,
action,
there we go.
picture.
Yeah, so yeah, there's the pulp stroke sort of commando style artwork. But the one section that I do absolutely like in it, I've got to find it. That's it. So yeah, you've got the quartermaster section. So there's all your wonderful gadgets that you can use. But also there's a section, so all the weapons, so all the pistols, the rifles of the era, and the illustration is beautiful in it, as well as the description of the weapon you want to use.
Yeah. And you've also got some adventures in there, I believe, as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's the adventure section, yeah, in there as well. And also yeah, you can also play it in sort of three modes. So you can play it in pulp mode, you can play it in espionage mode, or military mode.
Yeah.
So you can swap it. Yeah. So really, it's up to the individual games master's sort of imagination, really, what he can do with this game. Like so.
Well, because it's Savage Worlds again, you can cross the genres, which is something else which I
Yeah.
quite like. So one thing I have messed around with Section D is I've actually mixed it up with Pirates of the Spanish Main.
Oh,
So
okay.
there you
Yeah.
go. There's a combination. So all of a sudden, you're basically you're undercover pirates in the Caribbean, working against the French. Like work against the English as well. With mine, it was working against the French. And yeah, there's a mad thing for you to actually sort of do. So it's not just, again, we said 20th century. You can use it for just about anything. And the great thing with it is with the various rules for Savage Worlds that are actually in there, you can cross them. You can put them anywhere. That is
Absolutely.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
amazing
Yeah.
thing with it. You mentioned Lankmar earlier. Well, you know what? You could have Section D in Lankmar as well. There you go.
Yeah,
A,
there's some beautiful crossovers.
an
I mean,
espionage in the worlds of Fritz Lieber. Whatever you've actually sort of got again with your previous Savage Worlds things that you've actually sort of you can link them into just about anything, and that's why I love Savage Worlds.
yeah, it's an amazing system. It really is. I mean, but being like I've role played on and off now for over 35 years, and I remembered the excitement of when I sort of first started. The excitement of let's try that game. Let's try that game. When a friend of mine kindly sent me a PDF over. He went, "Yeah, Steve, have a read of that," and I read it. And again, it was one of the older core books, and I couldn't put it down. And it was just it's not a complicated system. It's very very flexible. It's very very fast and furious, and also as well the Savage Worlds game. And I'm going to mention including this sort of game as well, Section D. There's a lot of it is actual natural skill. So you're pumping your dice in whatever skill and attribute. But then on some of it there's a percentage which is luck. So you could have a D4, but then that's the dice that aces. And I've had it before where players have their D4 has aced about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
So you could be in a situation in Section D where you're probably up against it and you've got a D4 and a D6, and it's that D4 that keeps acing. So the outcome is better than the actual dilemma that you're in, and I think the rule system is going to fit this game quite well. Whether I get it to the table or not, I don't know, but it's going to take pride of place in my Savage Worlds collection.
Right, out of 10, final word. How much?
I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be one of them. I would like to get it to the table if time permitted, and if I can, I will.
Right. Hey, there we go. We can't say fairer than that. High score. Well, thank you, Steve, and come and join us again for some more reviews. I look forward to it.
No worries, Ade. Thanks very much.
And it's goodbye from him.
And it's goodbye from him.
Goodbye.